It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. So many factors involved when looking into the league's future, but Kenny, 5 years out, which players do you think will be competing for MVP? This is going to make you think.
5 years out.
5 years out.
I'm going to say Embiid, Westbrook,
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will be, I think he will be in his own league by then.
If a big ever wins MVP again, it could be AD, Big Cat, like the Embiid.
You know who's our MVP?
Who's
calling
that?
Games. Kevin Harlan.
Oh, man, that's right.
Come on,
How many
perennial
times you gonna let him get you, Kenny?
MVP.
Gosh, again.
He only throws to one guy.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Hey, gentlemen, ready?
So the Timberwolves win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Chauncey Billups out there with Richard Hamilton. Then it's Darko Milicic. Then it's Wallace. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Here's Sprewell, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Passes to Cassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garnett. A second chance effort. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Hamilton outside. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Milicic. Back to Hamilton. Over Garnett. Off the left rim and out. Here's Hassel. The pass to Cassell. Here's Sprewell. He kicks to Garnett. Pass to Sprewell. Cassell against Billups. Cassell, no good.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Hamilton outside. Billups against Cassell. Back to Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Kicks to Wallace. Over Garnett. Bank shot, no good. Here's Sprewell. Passes it to Cassell. pass to Sprewell. This one for three. Rebounded by Milicic.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Back to Billups. In the corner, it's Hamilton. To stop the drought, and it goes down 2 points. Hamilton's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
Billups against Cassell. With some arc, and it's laid in by Billups.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Cassell kicks to Garnett. Pass to Hassel. Johnson with it. Covered by Hamilton. Pass to Hassel. Knocked loose. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Billups has got the ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
And the first one drops. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Hamilton hits both of them.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Cassell. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And right in the teeth of the defense, making a statement early in this one.
Yeah, pinpointing the rim protection with that attack, and no one makes enough of an effort there to stop him.
Now here's Wallace. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. Billups up top. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Sprewell. Cassell against Billups. Cassell the pass to Garnett. Clock at 6. Here's Sprewell over Williamson. And it's Sprewell missing.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
They get it back.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Garnett outside. Inside. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block?
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Both teams will make substitutions. Wallace kicks to Hamilton. Here's Hunter. Shoots a three. It's hauled in by Trent. Here's Cassell. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Here's Hunter. The pass to Hamilton. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Cassell. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And Cassell, just a great sense for when to pull up. A high IQ guy with a smooth shot off the dribble.
Now here is Hamilton. He has 6. Down low, here's Wallace. Shot to stop the run, and the shot goes in.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Here's Cassell. He's got 6. Pass to Madsen. And here is Serbiak. Campbell defender. 5 on the clock. And here is Serbiak. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pistons trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Hunter. Pass to Campbell. Over Cassell. Here's Ham. Hoiberg with the rebound.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Here's Hunter. He kicks it to Hamilton. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Cassell. Over Hunter. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
I think you said it. If you start off playing physical, Greg, there's kind of the attention of the referees and the opponent that they're coming at them all night long.
Pistons trail by 3. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Rip Hamilton out there with Hunter. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Campbell. And it's Ham in at the 3.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Here's Serbiak after Rip Hamilton score. Trent gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Hunter. Here's Campbell. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
And the basket by Serbiak.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Hunter after the basket by Minnesota. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. And that one is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Hoiberg. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the pass to Trent. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hunter, the pass to Wallace. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And the Pistons making a change here. Phillips is checked in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Out to the wing, to the right side. Serbiak passes to Hoiberg over Hunter. Rebound, Detroit. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Phillips. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hassel. He's guarded by Phillips. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Garnett misses.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here is Serbiak. Here's Hassel. The teardrop falls in. Hassel's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Right side Phillips. To the inside, Wallace. Detroit, no good that time either.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. They got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shoots. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Hoiberg can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 9. Here's Ham. Hunter, the pass to Campbell. Over Garnett. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Kicks it to Garnett. Pass to Hassel from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hunter. Passes to Campbell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Campbell's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the basket by Serbia.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Pistons trail by 7. Hunter, the pass to Campbell. Over Garnett. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Sprewell. The pass to Hoiberg. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Hunter, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Hoiberg, still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Garnett. Pass to Sprewell. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
His versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Campbell, the pass to Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge. And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Here's Hunter following the score by Kevin Garnett. Campbell kicks to Billups. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Milicic. Campbell, the pass to Williamson. Here's Billups. A rebound by Garnett.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Sprewell, that's good.
Yeah, his shooting has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first.
Here's Williamson, now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Pass to Sprewell. To the wing right side. Garnett. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Here's Hassel. To the middle, to the wing on the left. Hoiberg passes to Hassel. And it's Campbell with the rebound. Pistons trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Garnett against Campbell. Right wing. Here's Hoiberg over Hunter. Money from the wing. Hoiberg's got his first basket of the night. And we finished one half of basketball. Minnesota on top, up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Their play in the second quarter was inspired as they turned what had been a tight contest into a 10-point ball game by the time we reached halftime. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Detroit with the ball, trailing by 10. We've got Johnson, Garnett out there with Cassell, and it's Hassel in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Phillips passes to Wallace. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hassel, covered by Hamilton. Passes it to Sprewell. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hamilton. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now the pass to Cassell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Garnett from outside, off the mark.
And still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Phillips kicks to Hamilton. Pass to Milicic. The feed now to Wallace. Over Cassell. Wallace misses.
They look frustrated. 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
Sprewell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Cassell. Pass to Hassel. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Wallace. Pistons trail by 10. Stripped it away. Here's Hassel, covered by Hamilton, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Here's Milicic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Garnett misses.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish.
Now here is Hamilton. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Billups dishes to Milicic. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Milicic has got his first basket of the night.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Here's Garnett. The shot, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They get a hand on it. Here's Hamilton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Timberwolves leading by 10. Out to the wing. Billups against Cassell. Over Billups. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can. Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Rip Hamilton missing his last shot. The high post shot, and yes, it's good. Cassell's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota. Cassell's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Billups. Wallace has got 6.
Always tough to work the closer you get to the basket. Nice job of finding an angle on the pass there.
Here's Sprewell. He's got 8. Passes it to Cassell. To the inside. Sprewell goes back up. Kicks it out to Garnett. Cassell against Billups. Here's Sprewell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. So he gets them both. Here's Hunter. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Kicks it to Billups. Takes the three. Sprewell grabs the miss.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
There's the pass to Trent, and it's good for 2. Trent's got 6 points.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted here trying to keep up with these guys, and I'm just watching. Yeah, they always attempt to wear you out.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Hunter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Billups. Pass to Campbell. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got his 3rd assist on the night. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Cassell. 8 points for him. Here's Trent. No good off the back of the rim.
And I know we want to assume these shots are going in. The defense definitely blew an assignment there, but still got lucky.
Hunter, no good. Hunter's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. 1:58 left to play in the 3rd. Manson passes to Trent. Here's Serbiak. He's guarded by Billups. Pulls up on the wing. Detroit with the rebound. Campbell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Billups. 1:32 left in the 3rd quarter. He kicks it to Milicic. Here's Hunter. Clock at 4. Tries a 3. Rebound by Serbiak. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Hoiberg. Pass to Cassell. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd. Let's go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cassell's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Passes it to Hoiberg. Rebound by the Pistons.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Hunter. Minnesota with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Hoiberg. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the technical free throw is good. "11 seconds left to play in the third. Cassell kicks to Garnett. 4 seconds left. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 4 assists in the game.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Darko Milicic. Chauncey Billups out there with Hunter. Then it's Wallace, and it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. Pistons trailed by 14. Hunter, the pass to Williamson, and the shot goes down.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Cassell, and there's the pass to Hoiberg. Pass to Hassel. Kicks to Garnett. Buries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Hunter. Outside Billups. And the 3 off target.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Kept alive. Cassell. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Hunter. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Pass to Cassell. Here's Hoiberg. Cassell kicks to Garnett. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. 14 points for Garnett.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's Hunter. He's covered by Cassell. Hunter, the pass to Wallace. No good with the elbow jumper.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Cassell gets the bucket.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Pistons trail by 18. Outside Billups. They swipe it. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Hunter kicks to Billups. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Here's Cassell. Garnett left side. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Milicic. Pistons trail by 18. Passes it to Hunter. Pistons passing it around. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Cassell, the pass to Garnett. Over to the wing. Here's Hoiberg. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hoiberg's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. To the inside. Wallace kicks to Milicic. It's stolen by Johnson. Hassel, the pass to Garnett. It's stolen by Milicic. Here's Billups. And he banks in the layup.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Here's Garnett. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Williamson. And the wide open shot from Billups. His 3-pointers off the mark. The pass to Hassel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Hamilton's checked in for Detroit. That one is no good. Pistons trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Garnett with the block, and he recovers it. Here's Milicic, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Right side, Billups. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Hassel. Covered by Hamilton. Pass to Cassell. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Garnett. It's tipped. Billups with the ball inside, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. And he put the challenge in front of his players. He said, now's the time when we take control. This is our time, not theirs. Let's go out there and take it to them. See if we got them going, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Phillips kicks to Hamilton to the inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
Here's Hassel, covered by Hamilton. Here's Garnett. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, Garnett, a remarkable scorer. Just a number of moves inside to choose from, including that little feathery-looking jump shot.
No good from Hamilton.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Here's Hassel, covered by Hamilton. Kicks it to Garnett. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Cassell. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside, Phillips. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Now here is Hamilton. He's covered closely. Minnesota with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Cassell against Phillips. Passes it to Hassel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Over to the left wing. Clock is at 3. Here's Cassell. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Well, they are the mayors of City Hall in Blowout City. These guys were locked and loaded tonight, not to be denied.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Madsen, he's checked in for Johnson, and Smith subbed in for Cassell.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Hunter. He kicks it to Wallace. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
2 shots.
Max on the first.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Smith surveying the D. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.